is the awesome Empowered Aussie and Friends Hangout. We're running a little bit late tonight, you know, technicalities, stuff happens. We're Aussies, who cares? It doesn't matter. Every day's a good day. We just roll with the punches. That's what we do. I am Jem, and I'm from Sydney, Australia. And I have two wonderful women here on the panel with me tonight. We have Sharon and Tien. And Tien, we'll get 10. Go on.
Okay, you just cut out a bit there, Jem.
Oh,
That's
sorry,
okay.
love.
But yeah, you're back on again. Yeah, I'm Tian Lee from Melbourne, Australia. I actually have a bit of a virus at the moment, so um, but I'm here. I'm here for the team because we've committed to doing these once a week because we realise that the Empower Hour is on during the day when a lot of Aussies actually can't make the call, unfortunately. So we thought we would do our own version and reach out to other Aussies and show them what's possible. They may be on the other side of the world, but we can do our own thing here as well. And the further or the longer I am in online marketing, the more I realise that what I'm doing is going to one day help somebody free them from, or give them the life that they deserve and the freedom that they want. Which is why I keep doing what I do, because I see the value in what we're offering, and I see how it can change anybody's life who wants to change. Anybody who's willing to take the steps that they need to become successful, which is what we're going to be talking about tonight. Which I'm very excited about. It's based tonight. Actually, tonight's call is based on today's Empower Hour call. Who we had Tracy Walker on the call, and if you've ever heard her, she is an amazing woman to talk to listen to. She is just, so much power and so much wisdom. Yeah, you can learn a lot just by listening to her. And yeah, that's what we're going to talk about. But just a little bit about me. I am from Melbourne, and I come from actually a corporate background. And yeah, it just didn't make sense to me to be working 9 to 5 for the rest of my life or until retirement. I could see a better way to live life and to earn money, and that's why I came online. So about 2 years ago, I resigned from my corporate job. And about a year ago, I found this company, and just grateful that this is my first online experience, because I've heard a lot of horror stories about from other online marketers who've been in the industry for a few years and have been burnt and have struggled a lot with other companies who didn't deliver what they promised. So hopefully we'll show you a better way to earn money and spend time with your family and travel, and make money while you sleep. Automate, have residual in your income coming in for you. So stick around because we've got a lot to share, and yeah, hope you get a lot out of it. So I'm going to hand the mic over back to you, Jem. Thank you.
Thanks, honey. And that's right. I'm like, today's Empower Hour call was absolutely phenomenal. I mean, Tracy Walker, you never ever get tired of listening to her. She's the #1 female income earner in Empower Network, and she's one of our mentors. Like, she's just phenomenal. But before we get into that, Sharon, did you just want to jump out and tell everyone a little bit about yourself and yeah?
Hi everyone. I wasn't expecting to be on the screen here tonight, but I live in Redcliffe near Brisbane, and found out about Empower through Sam Crowley. I've been getting emails from him for quite a few years with his Everyday is Saturday, and then when he said he was onto something new, he didn't say what it was to start with, but and then he did. I watched him for quite a lot of months, wondering, skeptical, and then I decided to have a look at it, and I must say I'm very impressed with what I've found. And yes, I'm just at the beginning and learning and reading and watching videos and learning how to take my first steps. So
Awesome.
just on here tonight to learn a bit more.
Oh, you're in for a beautiful journey. It's all about the journey. Like, the destination the destination really doesn't matter. It's you know, what we learn along the way. And I don't know about you ladies, but I have certainly learned so much since I've been part of Empower Network. I too come from a corporate background, but I'm an accountant by profession, and I actually have my own company, of which I have kind of wound down a fair bit. Yeah, a fair bit. I've actually wound it down. And now I'm actually doing Empower Network full time. And accountant to internet marketing, it's yeah, let me tell you, I'm a numbers girl. I'm not an internet girl. I'm not a, you know, blogging and SEO and marketing and what the. However, you know, with the help of you know, our support and Empower Network and the awesome, amazing products that we've got, man, I have learnt so much. And, you know, there's absolutely nothing that I can't do. Like, it's called Empower Network for a reason, because it empowers everybody. And, you know, just the feeling that you get from it is just awesome. So if we want to move on to, sorry, my partner in crime, Sarah, come here. This is my daughter, Sarah Elizabeth, and she is also my partner in Empower Network.
Hi.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
She's so cute.
Hi, Tian.
She's nicking my notes that I was going to use tonight. Why are you taking them?
No, I was just going to say that you might have another guest popping on from Team Alex and Erica.
Erica?
No, from Team Alex
Oh.
and Erica. Beck.
Cool. We might have somebody else joining us shortly.
Awesome.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Anyway, so we are going to talk about, was there anything else we wanted to say before I jump into this? Are we good?
I was going to say something.
Go.
What you said. Oh, actually, yeah. Like you said in the beginning, you know, we all sort of come here because we see the money that people are earning. We think, wow, I can do that too, and you can do this too. You just have to, you know, follow the 4 steps that we're going to talk about tonight. But the thing that I found, which really took me by surprise, is how much personal development there is just from going through the products, just from plugging into the Empower Hour calls, just from following the 8 core commitments that they tell us to do. I've just, you know, I've grown a lot as a person, and because of that, I've met so many amazing people. For one thing, from going to the events, it makes a huge difference to your business and to your belief. And also from, you know, just following the 8 core commitments and just listening to people and reading, you know, reading books and stuff like that. It's yeah, that just was a bonus. So now for me, making money is a bonus. You know, the personal development side is just like, wow, I can't believe how much it changes you as a person. And if somebody had told me this when I first started, I'd be like, what the hell are you talking about?
No, yeah, I agree with you.
But yeah, I've been doing this for it's almost a year to the date, I think. It's like towards the end of the month, I think, was when I joined last year. And like you, Jem, I did not know anything about online marketing. Completely new, so I had no idea what a capture page was, what a landing page was, what a list was. And yeah, and for me, for someone who is not at all technical, which I'm not, and I've been able to learn all this stuff, it blows my mind. Like the skills that you learn just by going through the products and just applying what you learn, yeah, it changes you, and you just see what's possible when you keep pushing through. That's one of the biggest things for me. It's just seeing what's possible, what you can do when you put your mind to it.
Because you don't know what you're actually capable of. People tend to, you know, they stay within their comfort zone, and they just don't even think about pushing barriers. And, you know, I was very comfortable in my comfort zone. And for me I haven't just pushed my comfort zone, I've jumped out of it and gone running away from it. I mean, as you too, Tian, you would have done the same thing. It's like, yeah. Comfort, what? No, yeah. Don't know the meaning of that word anymore. I mean, and if you had told me even 3 months ago that, you know, I'd be hosting a Google Hangout with my face here, and no, I don't think so. Like, let alone, you know, doing videos. Sarah and I do at least one video every day and upload it to YouTube. You know, we could have our own talk show, but you know, it just brings this inner confidence, and it does. You grow so much as a person, and it's surprised me. I mean, I definitely started doing it for the money, absolutely. But now, if I can inspire other people to realize that they have so much more inside of them and so much more potential, then, you know, my job's done. You know, it's gone beyond the money. Like, as you said, the money is a bonus now. It's just, you just get such a passion for this, and you know that the calls every week, they're just full of content, and the products, I mean, they're definitely over deliver in the products. There is nothing like it online, and I don't think there ever will be anything like it online. People can try, but I don't think they'll ever be able to match what we have here. And it's so much more than a business opportunity, and it's so much more than, you know, a group of people that hang out, you know, every 3 months and whatever. We're actually a family. Like, there's none of this you know, secret squirrel stuff where, you know, the top income earners do their thing, and you know the newbies do other things. It's like, no, it's like rock climbing, you know. They're up there and they're helping the rest of us get to the top of the hill. They're not running ahead of us and waving top. They're actually there, and they're pulling us up with them and helping us to get where they are, because we're all exactly the same at the end of the day. You know, nobody is any better than anybody else. Nobody is different than anybody else. It's just, you know, those that are earning more money have been in the industry longer, you know, all different reasons. But we all start at the same place at one time or another. We all start at the beginning, because none of us knew anything about internet marketing when any of us started. And look where some of these high income earners are now. I mean, it's just phenomenal. But let's go on to today's call, because it was just kick-ass. Tracy came on, and she was asked how she manages to double her income after every event she goes to, whether it's an Empower Network event or any other event. She just has this thing where she's able to double her income, and she says she has these 4 simple steps that list what it is. So it doesn't necessarily have to do with your business. It could be anything in your personal life. It can be moving house. It can be you know, even buying a new car, like whatever. But these steps she uses religiously, and without actually knowing it, Sarah and I actually do these steps, which really sort of, we went, oh wow, oh, we do that already, so that's pretty cool. So made us feel really good. So maybe she said it before and we listened, I'm not real sure. But get your pens and papers out, kids. This is a good one. I've got pages and pages of notes, but I'll just break them down for you, so I'll keep it nice and simple. So her very first step is to find yourself a mentor and do exactly what they tell you to do. So whether hello there, Catherine.
Hi, Catherine. You're muted.
I'm stopping everything, everybody. I'm welcoming Catherine. She's down there.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Tell us a little bit about where you're from and a little bit about your background, Catherine, please.
Okay, I'm from North Queensland. I can hear background noise. Is that me?
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, I'm from North Queensland up near Townsville. Here it is.
Was there
it's me.
any more?
No, that's it. No, I'm from North Queensland. We're sugarcane farmers up here, and I joined Empower in January. Met Jem at the last event, Jem.
Yes, we did, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
In good old Chicago with all the snow.
And floods and rain and...
Too funny, too funny.
So keep going, Jem.
Oh, okay. Were you on the call today?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going through what Trace she was talking about. She has 4 easy steps to guarantee that, you know, if you follow these steps, you will manage to achieve whatever it is that you're out to achieve in life, whether it's business, whether it's personal, whatever. You can apply these steps to absolutely everything. So the first one was to get yourself a mentor. So, and do exactly what this mentor says. So if the mentor tells you to jump, you just ask how high. Like, you don't do bits and pieces of what the mentor tells you. And the mentor you're looking for is somebody who is achieving the results that you want to achieve. They are, you know, living the lifestyle that you want to live. They are doing what you want to do. So it's more than modeling yourself off them. It's actually following their blueprint that they set down for you. And this is what Tracy does. She currently is, or she just finished attending an event in Las Vegas. She actually wants to be on television. That's what she wants to do. So she went and found herself a mentor about television, and I certainly don't know anything about television, but, you know, she sourced it, she found the person, she listened to what they had to say, she bought some products and thought, oh, you know, I'll check this out and you know, see what I can learn from this, and went through everything and then ended up attending this event that she's at the moment. And from this, what she went to, she went in front of, I think it was 15 producers, and she got appointments with 10 out of 15. Or was it 12? Might have been 10 out of 12. Oh, it was one or the other. But she did it. And, you know, this mentor was saying to her, no, take that out of your pitch and put this in. And, yeah, I know you think that's important, but no. And she was like, done, done, done. She didn't argue. She didn't question. She did as the mentor instructed her to do. And she achieved success, which is what she wanted in the long run. So, you know, you need to find yourself a mentor who is achieving what you want, and just follow it. As you grow and you know, different parts of your life, you'll get more mentors. So it's not just one person you follow for the rest of your life. I mean, I know we have so many mentors available to us in Empower Network. You know, we've got Tracy Walker, we've got Tony Rush, we've got Sam Crowley, we've got Dave and Dave, of course. Like, who wouldn't listen to them? And, you know, they tell us there are 8 core steps that you must follow, and you follow these every single day, and we guarantee, you know, within 90 days, you'll be achieving what you want. And if you're not, it's because you're not following it. And it's not, you know, sometimes do it, or do it every second day, or do it when you feel like it. It's do it every single day. So it's all about consistency, and it's all about focus, and it's all about, you know, keeping your eye on that end goal, and you know, what the end result is going to be, and just making that your clear vision, like, this is what I want. Any feedback on that one, girls?
No, you're right on the money.
Real good?
Yeah, I think it's very important, like you said, you know, like they say, who are you following? That makes a huge difference to your success. I mean, if you're listening to your mum, your dad, your sister, your friend who, you know, is just advising you on their opinions, not on success that they've had, and you're listening to them, you're obviously going to be where they are. You know,
exactly. And I mean, you wouldn't take financial advice from someone who's broke. And, you know, you just wouldn't. Like, you'd get financial advice from somebody who, you know, is making a lot of money and has a lot of money, not from someone who's, no offense to anybody who is, you know, broke, but you just wouldn't do it. So, you know, and you need to surround yourself with, you know, like-minded people. And people, the more people you surround yourself with who are achieving these results, the more it tends to empower you and keep you on the track that you want to be on. I mean, we've been to the events, and I know, Catherine, you know, we were in our team party, and I don't even know how many people were in that. That was so awesome. And like Tien, you know, any of these events, they are just phenomenal to, you know, to be in a room with thousands and thousands of people who are all achieving some form of success, whether it's their first sale or their 51st sale. It's all just, you just get such a buzz out of it, and you're like, yeah, I can do this. And, you know, they're no different to me. I can do that. So you just follow what they're telling you. Yeah?
Totally.
All good? Okay, cool. Yeah, you can tell I've got a real passion for this stuff. You got to stop me because I'm like a runaway train sometimes. I just hold back a bit. Okay, so that was step one. Find a mentor and do exactly what the mentor tells you to do. Not what you want to do, exactly what they tell you to do. Number two, you need to get results no matter what it takes. So whatever it takes for you to achieve the results, you need to do it. So it means taking action. It means working out what you have to do to get to where you want to be. I mean, like Tracy, she bought product, she listened to what she was told, she attended an event, she did what the mentor did, but and then she put it all into action, and she took action to achieve it. So when you're talking your business, whether it's social media you're using, whether it's paid advertising you're using, whether it's free advertising you're using, it doesn't matter. Nobody cares. Whether you start walking through a car park and you know, making conversation with people, or hanging out in a coffee shop, like whatever you want to do, however you're comfortable in doing it, as long as you're achieving results, it's all good. Because it's no good having all this information and just going, oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, well, I know that now, and doing nothing about it. You know, it's just wasted knowledge. You know, so you can have the best mentor in the world, but if you're not doing what they're saying and taking action to achieve results, there's no point in any of it. You like that one?
Yeah, it reminds me of a quote. To know and not to do is to not know. Does that make sense? Yeah, did I say that right?
Exactly. No, that's right. That's right. That's exactly right. And
Yeah.
you don't know what you don't know as well. That's another good one.
Yeah.
And then Tracy, actually, I did write down what she said. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I'm just having a quick look here. Oh, this one. She was saying, you know, it's all about changing your mindset as well. So, you know, a lot of people sort of think, oh, well, you know, I don't know whether I can really do that. And if you're thinking that, well, you're not going to be able to do it. And she's like, you know, if you will if you believe you will, you won't if you believe you won't, you can if you believe you can, and you won't if you can't, if you believe you won't. So basically you are whatever you believe. So, you know, if you sort of listening to what this mentor is saying to you, and you're following what they're saying, and then you sort of go, oh, but I don't think I can do that, and oh, but you know, they're so much better at it than me, and well, yeah, that's exactly right. You're not going to achieve any of that. You have to start changing your mindset, and the only way to change your mindset is, like Tien was saying, is, you know, reading books and listening to audio, and, you know, watching webinars and videos, and but of people who are doing what you want to do yourself. So if you want to be a public speaker, you're going to start, you know, find yourself a mentor who does public speaking, and then listen to their audios and watch their webinars and listen to what they're saying and do what they say to do, whether it's taking speaking classes or joining, what have we got here in Australia? Toastmasters. Yeah. Is Toastmasters worldwide or just in Australia?
I think it's worldwide.
Is it? Oh, well, there you go. That was a good one to pick.
Yeah.
Join Toastmasters. They teach you how to do public speaking. So I think I should join Toastmasters. What do you think?
I think so too.
Now, that's your second one. Get results by any means, whatever it takes. And don't just do it half-heartedly. Like, you've really, really got to do it. And I mean, Dave and Dave say that too. Like, they don't care where you're getting your leads from. They don't care anything. You just got to do it and make it happen, because no one else is going to do it for you. Like, you're it. The buck stops with you, not with the person next to you or your mate down the road or your parents. It's you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I get a bit emotional. Have you seen my videos? We get a bit narky sometimes. Okay, the third thing, and
yeah,
you know,
can I just say something on that, Jim?
Yeah, of course you can, huh?
yeah, doing whatever it takes. So that, you know, that most in the beginning, that'll mean doing something that makes you uncomfortable. And like you said, you're doing videos every day, and you didn't think you'd be doing videos. And for me, that was a big thing too. Like shooting a video and uploading it to YouTube, like that freaked me out, and it took me ages to upload my first video, but I did it. And because of that, yeah, I actually get leads from my videos now.
And can I just say, your cooking videos are kick-ass.
Oh, thank you.
I'm following those recipes, girl. They're awesome.
Thank
If
you.
anybody hasn't seen Tien's videos, find it. Jump on. She's got some really cool cooking tips, seriously.
Yeah, I love
So
cooking.
don't think 1 minute that you know, your videos have to be about business. You know, they can be about anything you damn well please.
Yeah.
You know, she's just an awesome cook, this chick. Like,
Thank
some
you.
things I never even thought about you do, and I go, oh, wow, really? I didn't think about doing that. Come on. Yeah. That's my endorsement for you for the evening.
Thank you. But the thing about this is, you know, you can write a blog or do videos or whatever it is about anything you want. You know, whatever your passion is. For me, my passion is cooking, as you can tell. I love to cook, and I want to share that with people. You know, and for somebody else it might be gardening, or you know, somebody else it might be embroidery, or whatever it is, or reading. If you love to read, share what you've learnt from your books. You know, that's what the blog is for. Voice your opinion, and attract to you the people who are like you. That's what I love about Empower Network. You know, you're going to draw to you who you are as a person. What you give out is what you'll get back.
And that's it. And because we are also unique and also different. I mean, somebody who, you know, is attracted to what you're doing might not like what I'm doing. And that's cool. Like, it's all good. It's, you know, there's enough to go around for everybody. And that's what I love about this. It's all about sharing, and it's all about helping everybody else, and not just, it's selfless. And I have never, ever been part of anything that has ever been so selfless like this is, and never been part of a community where, you know, everybody's looking out for everybody else instead of themselves, which, I mean, I love. I just think it's brilliant. You know, you can meet somebody and you're like your best mates forever. You know, like Catherine, when I met you, it was like, hey, how's it going? Where have you been? And we both live in Australia, and we're meeting each other in Chicago. How does that? Like, unbelievable. It's just out there. So that was our number 2. I have a number 3. The third one is to actually share your results, because a lot of people don't do that. And this was something that Tracy was pointing out. There are so many people that are achieving results within Empower Network. Lead, or your first sale, or your first all-in day, or you know, you've got a response from an email that you sent out. Like, whatever it is, you need to share this, and not just, you know, on Facebook and social media and things like that, but in your emails to your subscribers, whether it's 1 subscriber, 10 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers. Let people know that what you're doing is actually working. And a step beyond that one is then teach people. You know, did I hit the microphone? Sorry, I get a bit excited. I'm all handsy. I'm not even Italian, and I'm all handsy. You teach people how you got these results. Like, you know, you want to learn how I've done this? Well, I'll show you how to do it. And that's what a lot of people are sort of missing, that mark. You know, they're getting that far, and they just don't share with people. So nobody actually knows that you're being successful. And to be honest, that wasn't something. I mean, we do share our successes. You know, whenever we get sort of an Empower Network email saying, "Oh, you've got money," and we'll always put them up on Facebook. But the things I don't realise is how much we've grown. Like, that's something I haven't actually put out there, apart from here, saying that I've just grown so much, and I would never have been on a hangout, and how much it's changed me internally. And I mean, my mindset's always been on, you know, everything's positive. Like, I am the most positive person in the world. And a long time ago, I eliminated negative people that surround me. And I don't watch the news. I don't read the newspaper. If anything is really important, Sarah will tell me because it'll be on Facebook. So if it's not that important, I don't care. I mean, I only found out the other day that we've got an election coming up. And I found out accidentally that apparently Kevin Rudd is now our Prime Minister. Like, what happened there? Was I in a coma? Unbelievable.
Yeah. I didn't know about that either.
I mean, shit, you know, seriously, it really doesn't affect me directly. The man's not coming to live with me. There's nothing I can do to stop it. I've got more important things to worry about. Like, you know, what I'm going to wear tomorrow. I find that a priority. I don't know about you girls. So, share your results and teach others how you got those results. Any feedback, girls?
For me, the biggest thing, like coming online, because I was brand new to the industry, was feeling like I didn't know anything, even though I did. Like, you know, a lot of people coming in, they don't know how to set up Aweber, and for me, you know, that's like second nature now. And I guess I just take it for granted that I know how to do it. And yeah, I went to a workshop in Orlando a few months ago now with Lawrence, Tam, Toby, and Layla Black. So I spent like a weekend masterminding with them and them teaching us techniques and all this sort of stuff. And I was just so surprised at how many people who didn't know how to set up Aweber. Well, they couldn't even send a broadcast. I'm like, it's like second nature to me. And and I guess I just took it for granted. So seriously, if you do know how to do anything, just shoot a video or something and show people, because you'll be surprised how many people don't know how to do it. You know, there's a lot of people who, you know, if you're a week old in the company, you're a week ahead of somebody who's just started.
Absolutely. So have you cut a video yet on how to do Aweber?
No.
Guess what you're doing tomorrow, girlie?
I've done a lot of other like how-to videos, like you know, I've done like YouTube ones and all that sort of stuff, but not for Aweber specifically. But,
I did one.
I mean, that's how I learned, from watching YouTube videos when I got online, because I didn't have anyone to, well, yeah, I just felt very isolated when I first started because I didn't know any other Aussies who were doing it.
Yep.
And a lot of people were from the States, and it wasn't until I actually went to Austin and I met everyone that I felt so, you know, connected. It's like, you know, people are so willing to help you, and I didn't feel that when I was working from home on my own, you know, from my laptop. And yeah, you don't know what it's, you know, how much of a community is until you're actually there at the event.
Exactly. And you, although you are at home, you're not alone, because you could have the wildest question, and because we are here in Australia and you know, we're all over the world, you can have a question, I don't know about you, but I have questions at 2 o'clock in the morning, and guaranteed there's someone who will answer that question for me. You know, just put it out there on Facebook in anybody's group and somebody will come back at you and go, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. It's quite cool. It works. So, I mean, you don't have to, you know, go to somebody that you know, because, well, we know everybody, really. We're all connected somewhere along the line. But
and even the support from the Power Network, they're fantastic, those support people.
Absolutely, yeah.
They are fantastic. I mean, you either put a note into support, or you contact them, or you, like you said, you put it on Facebook, and straight away you have got a message, and then you can just keep continuing on. It's just great. So when you do feel like you're alone, it was exactly the same boat. I was just started. I had no idea about anything, and yeah, like all of you guys, I've just learnt so much, and the community and everyone is just there to help you, which is good. And it makes it easier too for a newbie.
Yeah, and I mean, you don't even, I mean, although we're sort of, you know, we're all in our teams, but you don't have to be directly associated with anybody to get help. I mean, I don't even know if I know I'm not part of Tien's team, and I know I'm not with Sharon. Catherine, you're an extreme team, aren't you? Obviously, we're in the same
Sharon
party for the day. Hang on a minute. Okay, so you got two extreme team girls, and you got two team take massive action girls. Yes.
Yeah.
So there you go. We're not even in the same teams, but you know, hey, we're all here on a hangout together because That's what we do. We just hang out together. And that's too cool. I tell you what I did do. I did do a video on Camtasia. Has anybody had anything to do with Camtasia or know what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I got Camtasia. It's for those that don't know, it's a video editing software. So you can upload or download, whatever the word is. You stick your video in there, and all sorts of weird and wonderful things with it. So it really looks professional and really cool. And I looked at this software and I went, "You got to be kidding! That's just not happening. Forget it. Too hard. Put it aside for a while." And then one night I went, "Nah, this can't be that hard, surely." So what do? I jump on YouTube and I start Googling on YouTube Camtasia, like how to. Do you know there wasn't one really basic, simple video? I had to go through about a dozen videos to find what I wanted. I thought, this can't be that hard. So I started playing around, and now I can edit my videos within like a couple of minutes to exactly what I want them to look like. And I did a video, like simple, step by step. Watch me, this is how I do it. Bam, it's up on YouTube. And I was just so proud of myself. It was like, yay. Yeah. Mind you, it was 4:30 in the morning when I finished working it out. But hey, time is not an issue when you work from home.
Exactly. Yeah, it's one of the things I love. Yeah.
You know, so I was celebrating my success, and I taught people what I'd learnt. See, you got to do it.
And that's right. And when the people actually feel that they can see little things, simple little things like the Aweber. Aweber has changed now, but before it used to be very involved to set up. So they've actually fine-tuned that autoresponder, which is great. But a lot of things changed. There's going to be there's another update that's going to be coming through for our for the Empower Network at the Denver event. So that should be interesting to see what they're going to bring out for that. And with 10,000 people a month, and over 10,000 people a month joining Empower Network, there are so many newbies out there that do need help. So those little videos that you do learn, some little trivial thing, might only be 3 minutes. If you can put that on YouTube and help someone else, well, it's going to benefit everyone.
Yeah, that's it. And what I've found, if I'm looking for something and I have trouble finding it, that's the video I'm doing next. Because, I mean, how often do you think, oh, how do you do that? Oh, surely somebody's done it already. And it's like, what? How do you do this? Like, my latest thing is how to download a video from YouTube.
Did you watch my video? Did you work out how to do it?
Maybe. Yes, I did.
Easy.
Well, it is when you know how, isn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't even know you could do it. I actually said to the kids, can you actually download a video off YouTube? And they went, well, duh. I went, well, duh. Someone want to tell me how? Oh, look, just YouTube it, Mum. You'll figure it out. I'm getting this from my own kids. Go and learn yourself. We had to. I thought, fine. I can do that. But, you know, I have noticed there are so many like newbies that, well, can you just show me the quick way, and can you just do this, and can you do this for me? Just show me where I'm supposed to go. And it's like, dude, you don't get it. Like, it's all about learning yourself and doing it yourself, because that's just where all the learning process is. I mean, I would hate for somebody to actually do it for me, because that's just no fun. I get such a buzz out of learning stuff, and I'm doing a happy dance around the house like a maniac, and them looking at me going, good, Mum, can you move now? But it's so empowering, isn't it? I mean, you ladies know what I'm talking about. Yep. Back me up here, girls.
I know exactly what you mean. Like I said before, I'm not a technical person, and when I worked out that you could actually download YouTube videos without downloading an app, it's like, oh my god! So I did the same thing. I just shot a video on, it was on Camtasia actually. It's like, oh my god, I could do this. Yeah, it does. It makes you feel, it's like invincible almost. But that's
exactly. There's nothing we can't do.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, if it wasn't for Empower Network, I sure as shit wouldn't be here on a Google Hangout. I certainly would never have cut a video and put it on YouTube of all places. Like, no. And as for getting a list, subscribers, yeah, I subscribe, but have people subscribe to me? How? Like. And as you said, Tian, it's second nature now. It's like, what do you mean you don't know what Aweber is? What do you mean you don't know how to do it? What's wrong with you? It's easy. Yeah, I know. But we're old hats at this now. I've lost Tian. Where'd she go? She disconnected herself. I'll wait till she comes back on before I continue. Did you want to? Oh, there she is. We found her.
I just have to plug my charger in, so I'll be back in a sec.
Okay, see you soon.
Okay.
We'll just talk amongst ourselves before I go on to step 4. So, what do you think, Sharon? Have you learnt anything?
I am. I'm going to look at YouTube and learn how to download it without an app. I used to have a downloader on my PC that it's not working anymore, but just click the little balloons and it downloaded. But on the Mac, I use the Mac most of the time, and I don't know how to download on there without unless I pay for something.
Yeah, you don't pay for anything. Google it. You'll never pay for anything. You know, if there's a will, someone tells you how to do it. And then you cut a video, making it even easier for the next person who's looking to do how to whatever.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, some of these guys do these videos and they are so hard to either understand what they're saying or they're just so hard to follow. It's like, dude, I'm not a technician. Can you dumb it down? Like, I need a dumbed down one that I can relate to.
I think when you move on, you forget where you were in the beginning and you forget to go back to that level. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, I definitely agree with you. Hello, Tian.
Hi. I'm all juiced up now, so we can keep rolling.
Good girl. Okay, the last point, number 4, that we'll just get back on track for a minute here, that Tracy said, is to highlight and edify the results that other people are achieving. You know, if you've helped somebody to, you know, get their first lead, or, you know, they're celebrating their success, you then highlight their success, and, you know, it's like, wow, I helped them do this, or look what so-and-so's done, or how great is this, so-and-so's done this. Like, you know, leverage other people's success as well. You don't just have to focus on your own. And I know with Empower Network, there is so much success around us. Like, even if you are a newbie and you don't have Aweber set up and you don't have your first blog because you don't know what you're doing, and you should, because you should have already gone through the training videos, and in the first video they tell you to write your first blog, no excuses accepted. You know, you just there's so much out there, and everybody who tends to reach huge limits have all come from some form of broke background. You know, they needed to do something to get them out of where they are. And generally when you're faced with some sort of challenge in life, you tend to really rise to the occasion, and you really give it everything you've got. And that's what they've all done. So, yeah, you leverage other people's successes. Comments, thoughts?
Yeah, I think that's really important, you know, because people need proof to see that it works. Because, you know, a lot of people's first thoughts will probably be, you know, this is a scam, you know, this doesn't work. And they need to see results, because results sell.
And what amazes me is there are still so many, excuse the phrase, dumbasses out there that is still saying that, you know, oh, Power Network, it's a crock of shit and blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking, dude, are you serious? Like, oh my God, are these people on crack? Like, how can anybody with half a brain possibly say that this is anything but extraordinary and amazing and completely unbiased statement that I've made. But I mean, it is. It's just, God.
I think that what has happened to a lot of people is that they didn't actually follow the 8 core steps. If they just followed the basic,
don't.
That's right. If they followed the 8 core steps, the simple little 8 core steps, everything would work. And they just can't see that, or they're not doing it, or they're getting distracted by the shiny object.
Yeah, or they compare themselves with other people. So, you know, they compare themselves with people like Justin Varengia or Tony Rush who are achieving these incredible results. And, oh, well, you know, how come I haven't, you know, made my first $10,000 and I've done 4 blogs and I've you know, done 3 free ads and I've got nothing, I tell you. This is just shit. Really? Like, you're a dick. Like, you know, you've got to want it so bad, like a drowning man needs air. This isn't, I don't know, some people sort of come in and think, you know, we're going to hold your hand and we're going to do this for you and it's all done. It's not. You know, doing a transition from an employee to an entrepreneur, like, it's not easy, but it's sure as shit worth it. Like, honestly, I've been self-employed for, God, I don't know, like 25 odd years. And although I'm self-employed, I was still, in fact, having your own business is probably worse than actually working for somebody else, because you're never off the clock. You're available 24/7. The phone's always on. You're always doing something for somebody. Whereas now, most of the time I don't know where my mobile phone is. So if anybody wants me now, they generally have to ring me at home, because I know where that phone is because I can hear it ringing. My mobile I put on silent, so don't ring me because I won't answer it. You know, once upon a time it was with me 24/7. My phone was always on if somebody needed me. And I now have the freedom to spend quality time with my kids. I mean, would never see me because I was in the office all the time. And, you know, I'd go to a client and I'd come home and, you know, get home at 7, do dinner. I'll be in the office for the rest of the night. So I saw my kids for about, you know, 10 minutes while we had dinner. Now, I spend most days with my girls. Mind you, my girls are 19 and 21, so please don't think they're tiny. They're not. They're adults and they're awesome. But I love it. I mean, Sarah and I went and did the grocery shopping at 1:30 this afternoon because we can. And there was next to nobody around. You know, I took my mum shopping the other day to a major shopping centre and there was nobody around, which is awesome because it wasn't a Saturday. It was like a Friday or a Wednesday, or who even knows. I don't even know what days are anymore. You know, somebody said to me the other day on Facebook, have a great weekend. I'm like, every day's a weekend to me. Every day's awesome. Like, what can I say? Sam Crowley, every day's Saturday. Nah, every day's Friday, because every time I turn around, it's Friday. It's like, what? Friday again? How did that happen? What? So I don't know about you ladies, but that's what it's done for me. Like, you know, it's just, yeah, spend time with my kids and do what I want to do, and be able to go to overseas to these events and not have to be back because I've got to lodge a BAS, or I've got a meeting with a client or whatever. You know, I can come back whenever I damn well please.
Yeah, that's actually when I resigned from my job. My plan was actually start up a cafe in the CBD, and I just, like, I, you know, went through and did all the research, was trying to find a shop and all that sort of stuff. And I just thought, why am I doing this? Why am I going, you know, from being an employee to being a business owner, where I'll be doing, you know, the same sort of hours, like 12, 15-hour days? I'm like, why would I want to do that? And, you know, it's going to take me at least 3 to 5 years to set the business up where I'll be able to relax and just enjoy. You know, I could leave the shop in somebody else's hands and go overseas. And I'm like, I don't want to do that again. Why would I want to do that again? That's why I came online, because I thought, if I work online, I can do this, you know, if I go to Thailand, I can do this while I'm on holidays, you know, if I wanted to, or if I want to spend 2 months in Thailand, I can still, you know, work a couple of hours a day and still make money, as if I'm working full time. So
and that's it.
yeah, it's freedom. That's what I wanted. At the end of the day, that's why I left my corporate job. I wanted freedom. And being online, you have all the freedom you want. You're your own boss. You work your own hours. And for me, being a night owl, I much prefer working from home because I don't have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning anymore.
I'm hearing you. Actually, I'm getting up at 6 at the moment because Carly's working in the city for the next 2 weeks, so she actually has to be up at 6 and out the door at 6:45. And let me tell you, for a girl who doesn't normally get up until 11, she's doing really well. Mum, not so well. Yesterday morning, she woke me up because, yeah, I slept through the alarm because it's like, what? Oh, I'm hopeless. But yeah, no, I'm glad. I mean, I'm happy to work until 6 in the morning, not have to get up at 6 in the morning and, get on that train or the traffic or like, oh, I'm so honest to God glad I don't have to deal with that anymore. I'm so incredibly over it and ever go back to it again. It's like do or die type of thing. You just do whatever it takes to achieve what you want when you want it bad enough. And when you taste it and you experience it, it's like, oh yeah, this is what I want. This is where I want to be. It's just it's a feel good. Well, that's me anyway. I know everybody's different.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I actually went into the city on Friday to catch up with the guys that I used to work with. And it took me about 45 minutes to get from one end of the city to the other. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm not used to coming into the city anymore. Peak hour traffic, I'm like, oh my God, because the footy was on. So we're trying to get in. I'm like, I do not miss this at all. I'm just so glad that I don't have to go through this every single day anymore.
But I tell you what I did notice, because the kids and I went into the city on Sunday afternoon just because we felt like it. Let's get out of the house. Let's go into the city. And, when you're sitting in the traffic and you tend to get all, I just don't have any of that anymore. I just have a complete, I don't know, I've just released all of that, and it's like, oh no, it's all good. Like, it's all good. He wants to cut me off, that's fine. I hope he has a nice day. It's like, it's all good. I'm in no hurry to get absolutely anywhere. But if everybody around me is in such a hurry, well, that's cool. But I'm not joining that queue. I'm happy to cruise, and I'm happy to stay cruising, which is, that is freedom as well. The freedom from having to join that rat race of being in such a hurry and getting from one place to the other, because if I don't get there, I'm just going to explode. Like, it's like, I don't care. I'll get there when I get there, and if I don't, nothing's lost. Who cares? But that's kind of an Aussie attitude too, I think. Except those maniacs that are on the road, that are impatient and do cut you off. Unbelievable. But anyway, back on topic, girls and boys that are actually watching us, because I tend to forget it's not just the four of us having a cozy hangout. Please excuse me. So back to Tracy Walker. This is what she was saying. So her 4 easy steps to success that she follows regardless what she's doing is find a mentor and do exactly what they tell you to do. Get results by any means, whether it's paid, unpaid, whether it's whatever, it doesn't matter. You just make sure you get those results and stay focused. You share your results and teach others what you've learned, and then you highlight and edify other people's success and their results. Because, as you said, Tien, people want social proof. People want to know that what you're doing is working, and it's not just some sort of, crock of shit that you're what is it, doctoring evidence or, and I only found that out there. I'll tell you what I found out the other day, which I sort of felt just a little bit silly. A lot of those, videos that you see that you sort of home business opportunities and things like that, or whatever. I'll jump in here and we'll show you how to do this type of thing. Did you know that they're all actors?
Really?
Paid actors do those videos and that.
No, I did not know that.
Didn't you? Oh my God, I feel all right now. Oh my God. I was just blown away when I found out that they're paid actors, because sometimes, gee, that kind of looks like the same house I saw before, and they always seem so, let's use the word sleazy, shall we? They always remind me of used car salesmen. Well, now I know why. They're just used paid actors who are getting paid to be sleazy. Like, yeah, paid actors do commercials for most of these online businesses that I had no idea did it. And they do alter all the results. They're all pretend bullshit results. They're not real.
That's unbelievable. I had no idea.
And I'm like, oh, the amount of money that I've paid these people over the years. It's like, what? What do you mean it's bullshit? What? Ah, no wonder I didn't make any money out of it. Oh, that'd be right, because I didn't do anything, because I didn't know how to do it, because, oh, that's right, you didn't actually explain how to do anything. It all sounds great when they're doing the sales pitch, but when it comes to actually doing it, you're like, what? What? It's like you're in a boat in the middle of the ocean. You've got no oars to row with. It's like, what do I do now? So, yeah. So as everybody can see, I don't know about you girls, but I'm certainly not a paid actress. And nobody in any of the Empower Network videos are paid actors. We're all real. We're as real as it gets. And being Aussies, we're realer than real. Because down here, we're allowed to say it like it is. Unlike America, I think they're a bit more refined than we are. I don't know whether we get many Americans watching us, because I know they can't understand us because we speak quite fast. And we say words they don't understand. I like it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I said something the other day on a hangout, and it was we had Canadians and Americans on there. I can't remember the term that I used, and he had no idea what I was talking about. I'm like, oh, I didn't realise this was Aussie slang.
I tell you what I did. On one of the other girls, Tia, she lives in the States. Does anybody realise there's a Facebook group that's called The Shit Aussies Say?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. Well, Tia's been tagging Sarah and I in some of these posts, and I went, what? What is this? So I went and had a look at the page, and I went, oh my God, you're kidding me. They think it's hilarious, some of the things we say, and I'm like, yeah, and? Like, yeah, we say that. Yeah, we do that. Yeah, I'm not seeing what's funny about it so far, but okay. How did they get a great kick out of this page? Take a look at it. Some of it's funny. Some of it you sort of go, and? We say that. We're just a unique species, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're entertaining.
We're definitely down to earth.
Oh, look, you couldn't get any realer than us, honestly. Really? No. No. And I mean, apart from loving Aussies, what I love about Empower Network is it's not one of those fake it till you make it things either. So many of them, they sort of say, and you've got to do this and do that and pretend you're this and wear suits and put out this, just bullshit your way through until you make some sales, basically. Well, with an Empower Network, it's what you see is what you get. There are no fancy suits. There are no fancy ways to say anything. It's like, yeah, this is it. You go to these events, and I remember the first Empower Network event I went to, I was so amazed that the doors were left open. I kept saying to Sarah, oh my God, the doors are open. Because I don't know if you've been to any other, like corporate events and things, but they shut the doors and you're not allowed in or out when a speaker is on stage. Like, that's just taboo. And heaven forbid you should speak while somebody's speaking. I've always had a problem with that. But the doors were left open and you could come and go as you please. And I was so excited. But what really blew me away was, there's like 5,000 people in this room and hardly anybody got up to leave. Like, everybody was so just mesmerised by what was taking place on stage and what was being said that nobody wanted to go because they didn't want to miss anything. It was like, no, I just want to sit here and watch. I don't want to go anywhere. But I kept looking at the doors to see if they closed them, and they never did. It was like, and people could talk. It was like, oh my God, this is too cool for school. I loved it. You know, and there was none of these suits and pretty, well, there were a lot of pretty dresses, I might add. But, you know, you want to wear board shorts and singles and no shoes? Go right ahead. There are no dress codes. There are nothing. There's just nothing. It's like a place where everybody who's anybody who isn't anybody can come and feel like you're at home. There's no discrimination against colour, race, sexuality, religion, nothing. It's come on in. I mean, where else can you find anywhere where that is possible? Seriously. Where you've got mixed religions, mixed races, mixed sexes, mixed sexual preferences, all in the one place, not attempting to kill each other.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know of anywhere else that it can possibly happen. It's just, I think it's mind-blowing.
Yeah.
That's my epiphany for the evening.
It's definitely a space where you can, for me, what I found is it's just becoming a bigger and better version of yourself. You know, and there's no need for you to try to cut back or hold back, I should say. There's no need to hold back. Like, you just go out there and say whatever you want to say. Be the person you want to be.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, just look at the leadership and all the different styles of leaders there are. You know, they're all so different from each other. You know, and they're all attracting different people. That's why they encourage you. You know, be your own person, because you're going to attract somebody like, you know, just like Jem. She's going to attract somebody that I couldn't attract because of her personality and because of my personality. You know, they're two very different personalities, but, you know, we're still in this together.
Yeah, absolutely. We're not that different.
No, we're not. You know what I mean.
Yeah, right. I'm a wallflower. I know. I'm the quiet one. I know. I know. I get told I should speak up more and be a little bit more out there. But, you know, maybe in time I will.
Oh, I love it.
Anyway, ladies, is there anything else? Any closing thoughts, perhaps? I've just realised it's 10:30. Time just runs away. Not that I care. I'm happy to be here all night.
Just something. Actually, I was listening to another Tracy Walker in the circle yesterday. I can't remember what it's called. The Power of Events or something like that. And she was talking about how, you know, when you're brand new and you come in, you have no results. Don't be creative. Just follow what the leaders tell you to do, basically. And she said you don't have the right to be creative when you're just coming in and you don't know what's going on and you haven't learned all the skills until you start producing results. And she gave the example of you know, if you buy a McDonald's franchise, you'll be doing exactly what they tell you to do because their model is proven to be successful. And she said, if you don't want to follow what McDonald's do, open up your own business. You know, don't follow what they do.
No, that's exactly right, yeah.
Yeah, and I just thought, wow, that's so true, because so many people come in and say, who, like me, actually, when I started, I came in and I thought, oh, there's got to be an easier way to do this. There's got to be a better way to do this. And if I'd just stuck to following the 8 core commitments, I would have been a lot further in my business than I am today, or back then, I should say. But I didn't. You know, I kept trying to outsmart the system, I guess, and it doesn't work because, you know, so many thousands of people are getting results with what they tell people, you know, because they followed the system. They did what they were told. And I think that's really, really, you know, that's one of the keys. Like you said, you have to follow the mentor. Don't question what the mentor says. Just do what the mentor tells you to do. I mean, the reason they're a mentor is because they've done the same thing. They've followed the steps. These 4 easy steps that we've outlined in the Hangout, that's exactly what they did. And that's the reason why they are where they are today.
Yeah, no, that's exactly it. And another thing Tracy was saying too, that I mean, as you're all aware, there are so many. I was saying about different races and nationalities and things, but we actually have deaf people in Empower Network. We have blind people in Empower Network. We have paraplegics in Empower Network. We have people who are undergoing cancer treatments. We have people in wheelchairs attending events. Like, there is absolutely no excuse for anybody not to get into this business. And I mean, let's face it, we're not talking a what do they call them? Top tier, high ticket price, $25. Like, seriously. And it amazes me the amount of people go, oh, $25. You're just talking about a McDonald's franchise, Tim. What do you reckon that's worth to get into? A couple of mil?
Yeah. Over. Yeah, if not more.
Yeah. So why would you even think about a couple of mil for McDonald's? I'm going to have to run that for a while, make sure paying, yeah, $25. Yeah, I could start. I mean, it's just ridiculous. But by the same token, that's just not $25, end of story. I mean, you know, if you're really serious about this, I mean, what's the most it is? Like just over 5,000, and that's it. I don't know about you ladies, but I just think that is ridiculously cheap personally, considering what we actually get out of this. And I mean, even one of the 15K formula videos is certainly worth far more than $1,000 price tag on it, in my opinion. I mean, even these calls that were on at the Tuesday. I mean, 90 minutes with Tracy Walker, free. No, you'd pay a couple of $100 to listen to that woman. Yeah. I know I would. She's phenomenal. Yet we get to listen to her for free. That's just what I'm saying. I'm just putting it out there. But that's what she was saying. You know, there's just no excuse for anybody to say they cannot succeed in this industry. Not with what we have available to everybody. Particularly when you have people with disabilities that are succeeding, that do have these successes. And remember that 12-year-old kid, Catherine, in Chicago?
Oh, yeah.
OMG.
Amazing.
12-year-old kid from Germany gets on stage. Oh, yeah, I've made $12,000 in 3 months. What? You're 12. What? Oh, a couple of hours after school every day. Yeah.
But I had to do my homework first.
Yeah, got to do my homework first before I get online. Yeah, no, Dad won't let me do it until I finish my homework. Dad, take the kid out of school. He just made 12 grand in 3 months. He doesn't need an education. He knows what he's doing. Who cares? He's 12. Get him out of school.
Yeah, he knows the secrets to success right there.
Exactly. You know, you get these uni students that are forget about the 10:30 finish. You know, they get these uni student, you know, with these massive debts that you accumulate. With, you know, you end up with degrees that you do what with? Go and work at McDonald's because you can't get a job, what you're trained to do. There are so many overqualified checkout chicks at Woolies, or, you know, serving you in the local whatever, because they can't get jobs. And I mean, as I was listening to Tony Rush, see, not the news, but Tony Rush was saying, you know, and you know, people are competing for jobs, but you're up against, older people are up against younger people are up against the older people, and it's a lose-lose situation for everybody, because let's see, computers and robots and Christ knows what else are taking the place of human beings now. So the what was it once upon a time, the dream of having a job for 40 years and safe and secure and retiring and getting a gold watch, well, that's just fiction and fantasy now. That's just not reality nowadays. I mean, reality is it's the information era. It's online. That's just the way it's going to be. I mean, granted, there are people who this doesn't suit, and you know, who aren't comfortable yet. stepping out of their own comfort zone and taking responsibility and ownership for their lives, but they will in time. I mean, you have to sooner or later sort of go, no, buck stops here, I need to do something, I need to change something.
And the best part is they keep updating the content.
And unless you... Oh, absolutely.
It's just amazing.
Absolutely.
I mean, that 15K, when they upgraded that not long ago, I mean, it's all the new way to do things, and they're just going to keep upgrading it for us. And that was like $1,000 worth of product, which was definitely worth $30,000 if you ask me. Because if you bought a business for $200,000 or $250,000, most of those business owners don't even know how to even market online. All they're doing is just newspaper ads, and that's it. It's just ridiculous.
And the beauty of it too is they're not just telling you how to market online, but they are telling you offline marketing as well, because a couple of guys do offline marketing.
Exactly.
So you've got training on that. And the other beauty, while we're talking about Empower Network products, because we can, they're not actually designed to focus on Empower Network as such. It's such a generic way that they've done it that it applies to any business. So anybody can just be a customer, buy the products and learn business. So they don't actually have to, you know, be a Power Network affiliate. Mind you, you're insane if you're not. But, you know, hey, each to their own. There are those dumbasses that still are saying it's a crock of shit. Dumbasses. Sorry. I'm a badass, I can say that. So... I got a badge that says badass. Sorry. But yeah, Catherine, you're right. I mean, it's phenomenal. I mean, and I agree with you. 30 grand easy. Sarah and I were actually on the webinars when Dave Wood decided he's going to redo them, because they just decided that stuff has changed in 12 months, so let's do it again and do it better. So they just updated it all, but they kept the original content as well. So
that's right, exactly.
Yeah, so it's not like they got rid of the original content and here's the new stuff. No, you might have had 20 videos before. Well, now you've got another 20 to kick on with. And it's like, oh my God. And it's the best of the best in the industry teaching you what they know.
That's exactly right. There's no secrets. They want everyone... They want everyone to succeed in this business, and they are not holding back. They're letting everyone know exactly what the goal is. With all the new Butte products, with all the new Butte technology, everything.
I mean, I think it was Dave Wood last week on the call was saying, like, you know, even Tracy was saying it today, like, you know, to set up a blogging platform and to set up the hosting for it and to actually get your page up and actually get ranked on Google and get it out there. I mean, you're talking like tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars to get all this happening, and well, you've got to learn it all first in HTML and SEO and blah 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 and hoobie waddy and thingy me jiggy and what the. Whereas with Empower Network, it's all done for you, and all you have to do is, follow the 8 core steps and watch the training videos. I mean, how many people have asked simple questions when it's in video 1? Or it's in video 2, and you say, have you watched all the videos? Oh, no, I just figure you'd tell me, do what the videos tell you to do. Yeah, but you can, no. Like, you gotta be a leader. You gotta, you know, this is your first step of leadership. You gotta follow the steps and do what you're told if you want to succeed.
Well, I've never done any blogging. Sorry, Jem, but I've never done any blogging whatsoever before I started. And I've got about 10 articles that are on front page of Google. So from the video, what I've learned on through the video and what I've learned through just everything, through all the training and everything, it was just so easy with the products and with the platform that we all use, it just gets there. And you don't even have to be an expert. It just works. Exactly. Now, if you're a business house, and you got a business, say in Townsville, you got a business and you're an electrician, Now, if someone's searching for an electrician in your city or in a remote place, you want to be on the first page of that Google, on that very first page of that Google search. You don't want to be on the third page because they're going to get whoever's on the first page or the second page. So even for the business people, little hairdressers or, any type of business whatsoever, it is definitely well worth them to be using this platform. And I think that's really under advertised. People who've got, if they're distributors for Herbalife or New Skin or anything like that as well, I mean, they should be using the platform because it's going to increase their Google presence as well. So it's a win-win. You can have all the products, you learn about it, you promote your business, and then for an extra $20 a month, you pay an affiliate fee, and people who sign up underneath you, well, guess what? You get paid the 100% commissions. I've never seen a business model like this before. It's just amazing.
Yeah,
it's phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. And I agree with you. Small businesses should be using the blogging platform to get out there and tell people about their business, because they will get ranked. I don't know about you. I've had phone calls from these American con artists is the only word I'm going to use. Oh, I tried to Google you and I found you on page 76. You're really hard to find. I can't be that hard to find because you found me. Oh, no, but I can get you on page 1 for like $10,000. Are you kidding me? Go to page 1, put this search in, and I'm telling you I'm on page 1 already, sunshine. So thank you, but no thank you. So you've got these dudes, these companies that are trying to fleece ridiculous amounts of money out of people so they get on page 1 of Google, where for $25 a month you've got a blogging platform, and if you follow the training that you get with Empower Network, you get yourself on page number 1 of Google with whatever your keywords might be. Like, I know
That's
Sarah
exactly
actually
right.
I've got a video that I did 4 months ago that is still number 1 on Google, and the blog I did relating to the video is number 5. Now that's 3 months down the track.
Yep.
Which and with the internet, it's longevity. It's there forever and ever and ever. Like, it's the best source of advertising you're ever going to get, and it beats paying for bloody Yellow Pages. And who even uses Yellow Pages anymore, really? Like, what do? You Google search what you're looking for, and bam, there you are. Hairdresser in Townsville, or the butcher in wherever. That's
exactly right, Jem.
I think I'm on a roll.
I think you are.
I'm going to start canvassing some small businesses.
It's a good idea. I know a few people who do that and they're quite successful. It's
a good idea.
They target small businesses, and tell them, and basically just say what you said. If you want to get on the first page of Google, you want more traffic, you want more visitors, all that sort of stuff. Yeah. Basically,
$25 a month. We'll show you how.
Click the link below the video and get in.
And the thing is, a lot of the businesses, what they do is they set up a Facebook page, and all they're getting is just the likes on a Facebook page, and they're trying to get a little bit of content out there, but they're not actually capturing their subscribers. They're not capturing any emails. They're not getting a list. They're sort of missing the whole boat. They don't really understand what's out there, what is available out there. So there's definitely a huge, big market out there. I mean, once people get a hang of what's actually happening here, this product is just going to be off the face of the earth, honestly. It's just going to really skyrocket.
Mm. It's just going to revolutionise the industry altogether, every industry, I think. I mean, it's just, you see, I mean, even just with us here, and I'm sure there's others out there, however, with this small group, I mean, my God, we've just, done a little brainstorming session between us, and we've gone, bam, what a good idea. Target small businesses. And I mean, I'm pumped. I'm ready to start, getting into it and sending emails or whatever it takes, making some phone calls or phone and chasing leads, but getting it out there, or getting onto Facebook pages, or joining other groups that, you know, bakers or hairdressers or whatever, and, you know, just, yeah, I mean, it's
because the
idea.
small business, what they're doing is they see the social media of Facebook, and that's all that Facebook, or not even LinkedIn, it's just really Facebook. That's where small businesses are doing it. They don't really understand of any. I know a lot of small businesses in a small town that we have here. They are just not aware of the big picture at all. It's just so undermarketed. It's amazing.
Well, I know by Friday, won't they, Catherine? Because you'll get around to all of them between tomorrow and Friday and let them know. Here's the link. It's going to change your life. Just click on it.
Yes, I do.
Get onto it.
Yep, and like
I
you
actually
said
used to
earlier,
do bookkeeping and. Sorry.
No,
I used to do
keep going.
computer and bookkeeping and computer. I used to do computer and bookkeeping and computer training, and for small businesses in the Queensland, North Queensland area, and a lot of the small businesses, if they did actually know about what is actually happening, it's not. If a lot of the small businesses look to the media as in newspapers and television and radio, that's where they do a lot of when they get a lot of their ideas from. They don't actually understand a lot of things online, and if they did, once they sign up to these products, it's just gonna blow them away. They're gonna actually have to employ someone to go through the training and just set it all up, or they just get a contractor in. I mean, you could do two sides of the business. You could just be doing it as a contractor to actually help people set people up as well. So, you know, the list is endless what you can do. So honestly, it's the products are just, like I keep saying, the products are just fantastic. The community is just absolutely amazing. Like Jem said, when we went overseas, it was just the amount of the different people. There was the lady there with the cancer. I mean, she had to have a special diet and everything. Everyone in their community, they actually bought juices and things for her.
Yeah, that's right.
And
she had to have juice diet.
Yeah, they blended it all up and everything, just in the corridors and stuff like that. And yeah, it's just you know, when you do get stuck on something, you have got that support pretty well, like you said, instantaneously. And it's just an amazing product, an amazing community. And to tell you the truth, I wasn't even looking for a home business at all. And I come across the video link, and when I seen this, I just knew that it was just the place to be. It was the right time, the right place, the right time. And honestly, it has changed my life. It's changed my mindset. It's changed everything. So yeah, honestly, I couldn't praise it enough.
yeah,
Exactly.
I mean, just like for our viewers who are watching this now, you're in the right place and at the right time, and all you need to do is, you know, click the link below this video and, you know, find out exactly what we're talking about, because you could be ranking on the first page of Google, you know, just by following our training products.
You could be hanging out with us.
Yeah, absolutely.
This gorgeous panel of awesome Aussie girls. Like, come on. Does it get any better than this? I don't think so.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so do yourself a favour, click on the link below, you know, kick procrastination to the curb. You know, you're sick of getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning. You're sick of being told when you can have lunch and when you've got to be back, when you can go home, when you've got to stay back, when you can have your holidays, you know, when you can go and have a toilet break, a coffee or a cigarette. Like, do something about it. You know, work your job full-time, but work on this part-time. You know, and you can build yourself a fortune part-time, and guess what? Then you can kick your job to the curb and focus on building your fortune full-time. And there's nothing like it. The freedom that you create, the lifestyle that you're able to have as a result of what you're doing. And then people will start seeing that and start asking questions like, hang on, this little part-time thing I'm doing. Do you want to know about it? Yes, please. You wouldn't want to know. What a great idea. You know, it's you'd be mad if you don't. So I say, Click the link below, or you're a dumbass. Oh, did I say that? Yeah, I did. Click the link below and be a badass instead. Yeah. We're not censored here, by the way. Well, I'm not censored. I don't know about anybody. So on that note, being 10 to 11, oops. Does anybody have any closing thoughts, any closing quotes, any closing shut up, Jem, so we can go? Anything?
I heard something yesterday. It was there's no limitation on someone who doesn't see them. So I thought that was pretty encouraging.
That's awesome. Did you put that on Facebook?
I should, shouldn't I?
Well, absolutely. Whenever I hear anything like that, I just put some awesome things today that Sarah and I were putting on Facebook, because they're just, I mean, that's a profound thing that I wouldn't have thought of. Like, that's just too cool. And you should be sharing stuff like that. That's what I think.
Definitely.
I've enjoyed
my
tonight.
final thoughts, sorry, Sharon.
Let's go for it.
What were you saying?
I just said I enjoyed tonight very much. Thank you.
Cool. Glad you could hop on.
Yeah.
We'll be doing
Lucky
it
for
again.
you, we'll be here next week.
What was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, it's getting too late for me now.
Sorry, honey.
No, that's okay. It's been fun. Yeah, I forgot. I've lost my train of thought. So I'll hand the mic over to you, and when it comes back, I'll speak up again.
God, don't give it to me. It'll be 12:30 by the time I finish. Catherine, you say something quick. Take it away from me.
Well, I was just going to say, like, as we are all from Australia here, go the Queenslanders.
Yay.
Hang on. I'm in New South Wales, girlie.
I'm in Melbourne.
That flag's not going to fly here.
Majority rules.
No, let's go back to Tien down the end. She's in Switzerland, so we'll talk to her.
Yeah, I feel like it. Yeah, it's freezing here. Yeah, I mean, if you're looking for freedom, time freedom, money freedom, financial freedom, whatever it is, you want to spend more time with your kids like Jem, or you want to travel the world, or you just want a bit of extra income, lock arms with us and click the link below this video, because you have no idea what you're in for, because it's an incredible journey. That's all I can say. For $25, it costs more than that to go watch a movie, and that's not going to change your life. But for $25 here, you could change your life, and you could change your family's life. All you have to do is just make the decision. Yeah, we'll see you in there.
And I have to say, it is the best decision, one of the best decisions I've ever made in my entire life. Absolutely no hesitation in saying it. Like, yeah, Empower Network, it just rocks. Everything about it, everyone about it, just, it is the place to be. It's the only place to be. So click on the link below.
Agree.
See? And women aren't wrong. Ask us, we'll tell you. Yep. So on that note, we would like to thank everybody who has been watching us and enjoying our frivolity and our seriousness. And I hope you did take some notes down, because seriously, if Tracy Walker says this is the way to do it, you just do it. I know we do, and we will be. So there you go. And I would like to thank my awesome panel, to my, I don't know, it's all reversed. Do you know where you are? Beautiful panel, my assistants for this evening, for joining us all here and for your contributions. And we are here every Monday night, 9 o'clock-ish, 9:30-ish, when we get here,
Tuesday?
we're
Yeah. Jem doesn't.
Oh, is it Tuesday? Well, let's try that again, shall we? Every Tuesday night. in Australia, between 9 and 9:30 we'll be here. So don't come Monday night because we won't be here, but we will on Tuesday apparently. Okay. I told you I don't know what day of the week it is. Should be on Friday. I know when Friday is. I don't know why, but I do. So on that note, I want to thank everybody and do yourself a favour. Click on the link, find out what it's all about, and yeah, we'll see you at the next event, which will be awesome. So on that note, I say good night to everybody.
Good night, everyone.
And I say good night to Tian and Sharon and Catherine. Mwah. Love to everyone.